If you're able to finish this video series till the end, you will understand 10 years of dating knowledge. If you're a boy or a girl, if I had a younger sister or brother, I would have definitely told this whole thing to her or him or something like this, or even the younger version of me. So as a guy growing up, I was very monogamish guy. I I was a very romantic person. I'm still quite romantic. And growing up, I've seen my parents who are quite in love, arranged marriage, right? One soul for lifetime kind of thing. And that was my goal as well. All the history you heard about Ram, Sita, one person, one man, one woman. This is I've been grown up. All the movies also shows the same thing. They romanticized couples like this. Virginity, virgin people marrying virgin each everything. And quite believed it. And even I was also chasing that. And you won't believe me, that time the era of internet was not there, but I got a lot of temptation from women in my high school as well. Not college as well a bit, but more in high school, because I was like one of the like good in academic sports as well, and these kind of thing really makes you attractive or something. So I used to get some attention from women as well, but I was so valued, and for me dating was only till date till marriage kind of situation. And although I was so attracted to few of those girls who was giving me attention, but I didn't felt right, something was off. I really liked those girls whoever gave me a lot of attention, but never made a move or something like this because I was very much focused on study or something like this. And like I could have made them girlfriend. I would have learned a lot about relationship with them, right? And they might be a really good person. I might fall in love, but you will never find a perfect. When you think of marrying or something, right, you always look for perfection. And after 10 years I realized there's nobody perfect. And so many girls who gave me attention, I would find something to give me ache or put me off, and I sure that I could move on. So I was very picky or something like this. I didn't appreciate it. Like I could have been, I had sexual urges or something like this, but I never took action. And I had opportunity to do that. A lot more girls gave me attention at that age, but never made a move. But now I regret. I should have dated it with a commitment to carry it forward, not just like you date somebody knowing already in advance that you're gonna leave them or something. With true heart, just give a chance, right? Or even knowing that you will leave or something, that is not even bad thing. Just because you are young, you want to explore. How do you know what kind of person you like until you try? So this idea of being one versus one, I carried it in my life, but that's a old way of living. Modern way is different, and I dragged that concept way too long and has so much regret for that. And I want to tell that what I want to tell. I'm just saying that that idea of this thing worked when there was no internet. People were only living in small villages and cities or something. You only know 4 or 5 neighbors. You only come across women who are your classmates in the college or something. You will never see more women than that. And within that, you have to pick somebody. And which is a good system which we are following. But now the world is global. You are talking with everybody. The girls are talking everybody. There is Instagram, there is Tinder, there is so many Bumble, Hinge, whatnot is there. There are so many way to meet people or something like this. So I carried this thing for a long time, and because of that, being chasing after that one kind of thing, that really jeopardized my brain. I became too romantic. I became too obsessive, and when you don't date like that, you first of all you have zero dating experience, because just you are waiting for, you will not make move until you find the one thing, right? You don't know how to deal with women, you don't know how to act around women or something like this, you don't know what frame is. I have zero dating experience because of that, although I was getting attention. And when you actually meet that person who when you found that one, I also found my one like that. And because I had so much high expectation of that person, because you're waiting for this person for a long time, and for her it's not, you are not getting that much attention. I was just getting blink of attention, but woman gets a lot. So when I found my one, I didn't know how to act around it. I became too obsessive, right? Have you seen this series movie, recent movie Obsessive? Yeah, same. I was very obsessive with this. I mean to know what she is doing. I really loved her. This because this love was very strong because I was waiting for so many years and I've made so much sacrifice or something. When I finally met, she was disgusted of me. At some point, the attraction was mutual, but when you two become obsessive, there is a turn off. I made her my world, right? I somehow, for a moment, I, what do you say? I I went ahead my mission. A woman love a guy who is on a mission. I too had a mission. I too had a purpose, but somehow I was prioritizing her more, and this dynamic really pushed it. And then I came out of relationship. It was mutual in the end, but we two made a lot of like we were at some point like there was constant fights. I blocked, she blocked something. There was no future. I like I was a lover boy. My image was tarnished because of that. I had so much expectation, right? When you sacrifice so much of something like that. Then in later of life, I start dating or something, and then I came to know like a lot of women are not like waiting for one or something. They already had a boyfriend in the high school or something. They're not even virgin as well. Some of them are lying even, something like this. Then I understood this world is changed. And then I realized as the internet and things have grown, previously there was a monogamy. Everybody will get one girl, one virgin. This society was, society forced everybody to have monogamy. Basically, so that every guy, like even if it is a same dimp, limp, whatever, she could get a woman, start a family, and he didn't become a waste guy in the society. And instead of building the society, he start destroying it. When a guy doesn't have a woman, they usually go violent and start destroying. But in this internet, that is not the problem. They are being sedated by mobile phone games, cricket matches, football matches, whatever. Like they will have so much vices to get busy in them, so that they never destroy the society. So now that's the problem with you. And now the dating market is fluctuated means like the amount of effort you put to get a girl, in the same effort you will get 4 5 10 girls. Like once you hit that level of getting a woman, you can get 5 even. This thing was linear, now it's exponential. Like 80% of population will not get a girl. Once you cross that 80% margin mark, once you become into top 20, top 5, top 1%, then you will become a very good dateable person, and you can not only get one but you can get 5. This is the current scenario right now. So that 1-to-1 virgins getting married to virgins concept has gone totally out of the window. I wish we had that. That way society will be more peaceful. Every guy will have a girl, every girl would have a guy, like a healthy one. But now the market has changed. Now the society is polygamous. Woman wants a guy who is so much superior to her. It's like this. And they have even like if other girls want him, I also wants him too. This is kind of dynamic. So I understood this part, and also a lot more women were very easy to casual dating or something like this. So the contract, there was a mutual contract in our past, which our society has imposed. Like this contract was, you be virgin, I be virgin. We early in 18, 19, 21, we will marry, have a family. That contract has been broken by the woman's side, and now people are not even virgin anymore. So it's not a bad thing, I would say. I'll come to virginity as well. But this contract has been broken, and this contract, what do we say? Girls broke that contract. To balance that, now they are not virgin or something. Now guy became polygamous. Polygamous like I will only date one. You will be virgin. We had a family together. That part done. Now you have broke the contract. Guy is also breaking the contract just to balance that out. So now instead of dating one woman, now the guys are dating multiple. They are not getting virgins and all. Right? If guys are getting virgin, now they are dating so many, even virgin, including virgin. And first of all, people are marrying so late. Like I've seen the marriage age is like around 30 years old for men, women, everybody, 27, 30 or something. And do you think people are gonna stay virgin till this age? And first of all, definition of virginity is crude. First of all, people Getting only physically involved is counting it virgin. For me, the definition of virgin is once you cross 18 or something, and you're not in relationship or you're not getting married or something like this, you're not virgin anymore. Why I'm saying it's not only physical. The guy who says they're virgin, they're false. Virgin means like you are controlling yourself from any kind of sexual intimacy. And watching porn is, once you start watching porn, that's also then you're not virgin. Definition of virgin is not only physical, it's mental. Every guy says, oh, I'm being virgin. No, you're not virgin by choice. If you had given the right temptation, a right beautiful girl, you would have never said no to it. Brother, you just because you didn't got the option, you just tell yourself virgin. No, that's a blatant lie which guys told to themselves as well, to the society and to the friends as well, to the girls as well. Even for girls, they are not virgin. If you're holding on, your standards are so delusional. Boy standards are so delusion. Your virginity is your delusion that you have to break. You don't. So the virgins claiming the virgins are not. All of them are watching porn, boys and girls. Whoever watches start watching porn or something, there you break virginity. The mental virginity breaks over here. You are not allowed to see that much dicks or pussy in the entire universe, but you have seen so much. Most of the guy masturbate. Even women these days are, because I can understand they are 25, 37, 30, 35, 27 these days. They cannot stay relevant like this. Everybody has a sexual needs. I'm not against virginity. I'm against the hypocrisy which you guys have spread. So anybody after 18 or something, like if you start seeing this kind of pornographic content, you're playing with your body part like dildos. I heard so many. Even I've known girls who are ready to crack the back door just to remain virgin and still enjoy the sensitivity. That kind of people are there, and they call themselves Indian virgin. What the fucking the people, they are giving blowjobs and they then say they are virgin. So that's the taboo you don't want to break, but you're doing all the things mentally to break it. So any guy and man who say virgin, I don't believe it. If there is somebody who haven't like even touched or seen something like this, then I could consider him a virgin. Probably some guy in temple, church, or mosque, whatever, and some girl. But any girl who is like after 18 or something, probably she's watching something. A guy probably watching something. So they are not virgin, and it's not a problem. We had this like there is a evidence, there is a research, both for both men and women. For men, it's more emotional, and for women, it's physical. If you date so many people or if you have sex with so many people, there is a very less chance for a girl to get pair bonded for long term commitment. Because whenever a girl has sex with a guy, there is something called serotonin which releases inside her. That serotonin helps you to pair bond with that guy with whom you had sex. Right, this pillow talk thing kind of thing, that kind of like it's make you hold. Whenever a guy sleeps with a woman after getting orgasm or something, that's the time you the serotonin high. That's help you to pair bond. That's why foreplay is not even that important than the pillow talk. Aftercare, basically. So for women, once they go through this serotonin release with multiple guys, their glands became numb, their receptors become numb, and at some point they don't feel loved or they don't want to be in a relationship. For them, moving on becomes very easy. Whereas a normal girl who is virgin, who only dated one or two guys or something, she will change behind a relationship. She still believe in love, romanticism, and this kind of thing. But once girl has crossed this kind of pair bonding is really different. So I understand. That's why virginity is kind of good thing. For boys, it's more emotional. Physically, they can do anything. So that's why girls watching pornography is even worse. Boys are still like, if they are not watching, that's totally fine, because they are like they have the chimpanzee brain, right? They are wired to have multiple partners. Just that our last 50, 60 years of society imposed us monogamy, which is now going away because of internet. So they don't get affected by porn that much. But if they emotionally fall in love one time, two time, three time, fourth, fifth time, they're never gonna get in love or be very romantic or anything. So they become very narcissist, selfish, this kind of thing. So that is very important. For boys it's a relationship, for girl it's body count. That's really matters. And so yeah, so for me what I'm saying is that a lot more girl have seen, like my comment section is filled with people with authority. Virgins deserve virgin. And if I have to advise a girl, virgin guys are trash, literally trash, and there is a reason they are virgin. And they, like, I've seen a video, like probably I will add that video over here somewhere, or maybe make a separate video where you will see this clip, where this woman was saying that she became literally mother to her husband or something, because she married a guy who didn't had any experience or something. She has to basically teach, and I understand where she is coming from, because the guy who doesn't have any, they don't know how to act around women at all, lot of, but experienced guy know, they know they have self control, something like this. And even I will go on that point where, as I told you, you are not getting virgin women out there. That is the truth, right? But if a guy have this mindset where he want to self improve every time and increase the quality of dates or relationship one after one, if that guy has that mindset, that guy, if he has this mindset, then the reality, like if you think for stars you may fall upon moon kind of scenario is there. If you have this mentality of a playboy, or who wants to already want to improve in the relationship, this mentality pushes men to be in a better position. They have boundaries or something like this. They know that if some girls doesn't respect her or something, they clearly draw a boundary and kick other people out, right? When their boundary is violated, that makes really attractive other girls attractive. So to even keep a relationship, you need to have a fuckboy mentality, always growing mentality, where you want to have more people in your life, more women. I'm not saying you will act out, but have that mentality. If somebody is like, no, this is a woman for my rest of my life, we are one for each other, if you have this mindset, you will probably lose a woman. Like, world, your brain has to move 2 steps forward to remain normal, right? That is a competitive world right now we are. Just I'll give you an example. For me, I always watch videos in 2x, because it saves a lot of time, and it trains my brain to process things faster. So whenever I am talking with real people in real life, they seem slow to me, and because of that my brain can do so many multitasking, because now the conversation is very slow around me. I am habitual of listening things in 2x. That's how the world is. I am practicing with heavy weights, so that my near normal life activity becomes very easier. My body feels very lighter. I'm always training with a lot of weights on me, like this. A lot of fighters do that kind of thing. So same way, you have to do 2x to get 1x return in real life. That is the how way. So you need to have that mindset of you will always upgrade your woman, just like you upgrade your car, bike, or something like this. Or you have this mindset even to keep the monogamy, keep your woman one-to-one relationship. You have to put your effort of 4 5 to keep one-to-one. And there are guys who will pull it and they will probably have multiple relationship. They can have 4 wives even, right? That mentality will make your woman stick to it, even if you act or not. So that thing you have to keep in your brain. And because when you go with, like, there have been a situation where like guys will be very like virgin or something, and they will get into relationship, and usually women doesn't reveal that secret very early. They want that emotional investment to have on the guy, so that he get emotionally invested in that girl. Then they might reveal that they have a body count, or they had some previous partner before this guy, and that time this virgin guy gets really hurt. In that situation, I will suggest everybody, this thing has been taken a lot more out of context in my other videos, so I want to clarify over here. If that girl is a net positive in your life, if she is respecting you, she is giving you physical intimacy, emotional support, she is being a good woman around your friends, family, she is making you look good in the society, she is doing all the things right, there is no problem with body count, although yours is zero. It's a very hard digesting fact, but it's true. If you have a multiple option, please choose somebody who's virgin and also beautiful or something like this. But if somebody is not, then it's okay. It's okay. You need that mindset of growth in your brain. You think that, okay, she's with me, that's fine. She will help me grow in my life. You will help that girl to grow in your life. You will give a lot of love, emotional stability, or something. Like a girl, if you give her love, she'll doubles and give you back. She's a, like amplifier. If you give her hate, she will give you more hate. If you give her love, she will give you more. If you support her, you will get more support out of her. If you use a person like an asset to your life, then you will grow. You will grow, and once you grow, your value grow in the market. You will have this girl, your long-term partner, your wife, whatever, and then you will start getting attention more from women. So that is a win-win situation. Yeah, you can start with a girl who is not virgin or something, but that will help you to get more girls, you more value, and it's up to you in the future to decide. Okay, no, she's really fine. I don't want, although she didn't was virgin, I'm gonna forgive her. I'm gonna move. Or it's up to you to date more people. And maybe you become so high value or so good as a really top guy or something, she will bring threesome partner to you. That has happened with a lot of people. I've seen that personally. Like you become such on that level, you become that guy. She is okay, I've seen a lot of celebrities wife, they are okay, they are being husband cheating around knowing it, but they know that this guy loves me, supports me, I'm her family or something like this. At that time you can have virgin, non-virgin, 4 5 3 whatever. If you are that kind of person, a lot of people doesn't want it. At some point, knowing that they can get it dissolves a lot of their trauma and this weird gut feeling, that gut pain in the gut kind of thing, which they felt that they didn't got a virgin wife or something. But a lot more people act, some people don't act. That's your choice. I'm not here to influence that. So if you go with that mindset, virgin not virgin will never bother you. It's like you getting a bike. It's not that you are only allowed to have one bike or one car for the rest of the life. If you do that, lot more time you will walk in your young age, because you will not have that kind of money to buy. But life, if you walk, you will not grow. You need a car, you need to buy a second hand car, third hand car, whatever. I'm not saying to go like 100 200 body count or something. Everybody has a different number to accept, right? But it's not, it's lower is always a better. And that poor pair bonding science which I told you, and somebody who has like this huge body count, they will probably find it hard to gel with a partner or something like this, mostly for women. So it's like a paradox kind of thing. But there are people who have a few partners before you. Probably, I just don't want to demotivate people from loving. I don't want girls to not to fall in love, be romantic or something like this. You have to be lover, you have to be romantic, you have to maybe be intimate or something. But when you criticize this kind of thing, no girls would like to feel properly fall in love or something like this, right? And yeah, it's a like a, if you find somebody, it's better. Even if you don't find somebody who's not virgin, that's fine, that's not a problem. But you need to have this criteria, and I'm going to give you more specific criteria now. More specific criteria is that you are getting crazy monkey sex from that your partner. She's like literally chasing you. If a girl, let's say she's not virgin, she has 1 or 2 body count or something before that or something like this, she has a partner, but now she believes that you are the best guy in her life, you are treating him right, and she is desperately or sexual toward, aggressively sexual toward you or something. She is letting you do every kind of thing, right? What intimatively possible, like as a girl boy can possible. No boundaries for you, she's breaking all the rules for you, right? That intimacy is shown, she's respecting you, she's doing everything with what she would have done with any of her partner, something like this. Then you are at the right place with the right woman, I would say, even though she had a multiple partners. A lot more time they date some stupid high schooler or something like this. That doesn't matter. Once she meets a real man, for her it's not a problem. You just have to be better than the whatever the past guys. There is something called alpha widow concept which I've shared. You can watch it in my previous videos as well. Like that concept basically said that if she dates a really good guy or something, that puts an imprint on her brain, and she always compares that guy with the next guy. You just have to be better than the next guy. A lot more time girls will fall into love with some stupid kid from the high school or something like this. That doesn't mean she's a bad person or something like this. She's not dateable. That's not a bad thing. But yes, you will get, a guy will only get most beautiful virgin or something once he grows in the life, once he becomes something. Yeah, that is like very late. Earlier it is not, now it's 35, 30, 40. Till that, it's not a good decision to be single, alone, sexless. You will have zero relationship. Even though once you, I know a lot of engineers, politician or something, for their entire life they never did a suddenly a cricketer or something. They will become very top class, very famous or something, and they have zero game. And now these guys are get finessed by women. They will ruin their career for women. They will ruin their everything. I can name so many examples like this in from India as well. So many cricketers or something like this. They have zero relationship. Once they become famous, first girl, virgin guy, like they're getting scammed left, right, and people taking advantage of them, and they are probably now destroying their career, women's life, everybody's life, their parents' life, their friends' life, even they are like worst for the society at that point. So you have to remember this way. So that way the number are people saying they are physically not virgin. I told you, right? Virginity definition is for you is different. For me, for me, I would rather have more respect for a girl who had a, who she was in complete love in her high school or something like this. She might have one or two body or something like this, and I'm ready to respect her that much. But I would never accept a girl who's like 27, very delusional, never, she thinks she's some queen or princess something, like always have delusion for men hate her, always high standard, delusional standard or something, and is virgin, and she watches porn to satisfy her, she watches horrendous porn or something like this. I will never, I have zero respect for that kind of virgin girls. That virginity is not, first of all, you mentally lose virginity. You are always comparing with the dicks you have seen on the screen. You are always playing with the toy, you're always touching your body. That is where you lose the virginity, not when it's a mental first. So for me, although physically she is virgin, I have zero respect. So that is a thing. I hope you guys understood, but I understand you will not understand all this kind of thing because it takes time. For me, it took a decade to understand it. I was guys like you. For me, like I have dated so much, I have understand that. Probably you have to go through that cycle, that heartbreak, that everything, right, to understand this thing. But there will be, I making this video for this 1% guy who is very intuitive or smart, or a girl who is very intuitive. They will probably understand this, what I'm trying to say, and have a better relationship from now only. Let me think if I'm missing something. Let me grab my notebook. I've written few points. Yeah, I think I've covered most of the thing which I talked over here. And also a lot of girl, I really appreciate for girl. I want to conclude this video with this girl part, where there are few girls who still believe this virgin thing. She's virgin and she deserves, she's also wants virgin, which is really good for society. If a girl is like that, thinking like this, because now virgin guys have some chance now, and that's a very good thing. But once he comes into the relationship, she will realize that this guy was, there is a reason this guy was virgin. This guy has no experience at all, and you will tired of teaching her things. All the like you will, the girl will be tired. And I know that the girls, you are really selfish. You want things best for you, not for society. For society, it's very good if you date virgin guys. For you, it will be very bad advice. So it's up to you. You don't want to live for society. If you do that, I appreciate you. Virgin boys will appreciate you. But if you want to do things for yourself, use, women are usually selfish. If you want to be the selfish version of you, then I would say don't date virgin guys. They probably need some experience. Experienced guys much better. And yeah, basically you feel like mother and something. But for on the other side, boys, if their girl is innocent, naive, doesn't do any shit, boys are always likes to be the teacher. They really like that role of being teacher or father figure. They always want to be the daddy who teaches stuff or something like this. For them, it's perfect. They really love that job. If they get somebody who doesn't know shit, that's good. That's kind of attractive. But for women, it's not. I hope you understand that. This is getting longer. I might have missed few points. Probably I'll add some videos afterwards if I miss something or like this. But I don't expect everybody to understand that. That's totally fine. I expect some of you to understand that, or just keep in the head or sleep over it, so that you might change at some point.